Okay fellas, I'm back here with another update video. This one is, what you're looking at here is the apricot tree. I've got a couple of varieties here, maybe 7 in total apricot trees here in the garden, but 2 varieties. This one is called the early Moorpark. It's been in the ground now for 5 years. But this is the update here, and I thought I'd share this with you. It's certainly loaded with a lot of fruit, but obviously the important thing to me is the quality of fruit. No good eating them if they're not going to be tasty. My personal preference, I don't find them very sweet, but definitely edible. They are definitely edible. If you're growing this variety here in the West London area, the early Moorpark variety, let me know what you think of it. It's very fruitful, this tree. It's very light. It's probably the tallest tree I have in the garden. It's probably, I don't know, maybe 20 feet in height there. It's loaded. My concern, and I think I might have shared this with you in my last year, was what appears to be bacterial canker. So obviously a few months ago I went out and started spraying almost all my trees with the garlic spray. Let me know if you treat your trees with anything and what you spray them with. But that's the update on this apricot. This is early Moorpark. Thought I'd show you this one. We are now in May, so we're almost at the end of May 2021. That's the early Moorpark. The other variety, I've got a couple of the others. This one here, that's the Bergeron. This is my favorite. This is sweet. This is definitely a sweet apricot. Very, very tall. I think this is probably reaching 20 feet maybe. But I got a couple of those. And that's the apricots there. Again, this was also treated with the garlic spray, and I've also put in some neem oil within that garlic spray and start spraying them down to see if there's if we could control that disease, and it looks pretty good. I have to say, all of the trees are quite loaded with apricots. I don't know if this iPhone will let me zoom in. So as you can see, they are pretty loaded. The larger the tree, the more fruit is my thinking. The other one is it's the Bergeron again, planted right next to it, and this is doing almost just as well. And I think the magic is also in the amount of sun that they receive. The amount of sun, the organic matter that you actually put into the soil, I think plays a major role, and the occasional spraying them down with some sort of insecticide. Behind the Bergeron is another, just there at the back is another early Moorpark. So I think there's four apricot trees here. Just across the other side is the early Moorpark, which I had chopped and moved over here. I had to do it to make some room. This is probably just under 6 foot tall, but already you can see from this height it's already fruiting. It's pretty. This was one of the largest. This was the largest one I had, but I had to move it and make some room because it was getting congested. That's number 5. Show you number 6. My early Moorpark here again. This is the 6th tree in the garden. So again, this was sprayed down as well, trying to contain any disease that may pop up. Let me know if you guys are spraying any of your trees down. That's the 6th one, I think. And over here, the 7th, early Moorpark again. Again, this was this had to be moved as well to make some room. So that's the update for the apricot trees. If you're growing them in the West London area, let me know what your thoughts are. If you're spraying them down, if you're looking after them, they do need some care, I have to say, but I think it's well worth it at the end. Another month or so, I think these will probably be ready for harvesting. So obviously that's a bit of a reward that you get after all the effort you've put in. So yeah, well, okay, thanks for watching, guys.